I'd like to introduce Will Gorman, who is going to discuss the Nantucket Inshore Classic Fishing Tournament. Welcome,
Thank you.
And let's hear about what this tournament is all about.
Okay, it's the 6th annual Nantucket Inshore Classic. It was kind of patterned after the Martha's Vineyard Fishing Derby, which runs for a month. Has been going on for 50 years, and the Anglers Club basically thought they should have something that was in the same vein. It's set up with 4 different species of fish, striped bass, bluefish, bonito, and albacore, false albacore. It's open to the public. It's run by the Anglers Club in Nantucket, but it's open to the public, and the public's welcome. Kids are free. Everybody who gets in gets a T-shirt. You know, it's got some good sponsorship. We've had about 250 people in the last few years, and we're looking to get it up to
Yeah, hold that up
like that. Can you see that?
Beautiful, yeah.
You know, so everybody gets one of these, kids and adults. Adults got to pay their entrance fee, which is $50, but it goes to a scholarship fund run by the Anglers Club. And the registration includes use of the Anglers Club for that month of the tournament. It's actually 5 weeks. It's the September 10th through October 15th. And it's a great tournament, and the Anglers Club's a great place to go have a drink or go have dinner. I just ate down there last week, and it was terrific. I think they have a new chef this year. It was really, really good. And so it's a lot of fun.
The four species of fish.
Yep.
Here's the picture of it. We've got the striped bass, bonita, albacore, and bluefish.
That's right. Yep.
And how do you measure success?
Success. Well, the overall winner, the grand champion, will be the angler who has the greatest combined weight of all 4 species. Although you don't necessarily have to catch all 4 different kinds of fish, but whoever has the most weight of the fish is the grand champion. There's different divisions set up for boats and beach and children, and there's a fly fishing division as well, and that's also broken down boat and beach. And then overall, it's the person, no matter where they got them from, is the grand champion. And there's prizes and different things. There's weekly prizes. There's prizes for the biggest of each species in each category. There's a daily email which is sent out by Jeff Heyer of Crossrip, which is a great thing. So every day you go home and you see who's winning or who's leading and who's caught what, and it's pretty fun. I mean, it's just a great event. You know, there's a lot of people that come up just to go fishing in the fall, because the fall is so spectacular, where you get the bonito and the false albacore in addition to the bass and the bluefish, which they're only around really in September. You know, late August, September for bonito and the albacore.
Now, are all these fish, does somebody eat them?
Every one of those except for, there used to be a chef here from Japan. Of course, I'm going blank, but he would fish all the time. A great point. He could actually cook the false albacore, which are notoriously not that tasty, but he could do something with them. They were good. But all the other ones, bonito are delicious. Striped bass I love personally, and I always smoke the bluefish. But majority of the fish get eaten.
Do you have to bring them in to have them weighed?
You do. We're working on setting up a weigh station at Great Point for the false albacore, because those are the ones that aren't going to get eaten. But they do get used too. People use those for bait, for different. They'll go out tuna fishing. They'll put those on, and so they do get used. You know. And it's also, one other thing I wanted to mention is that it's getting the opening and closing party, which is September 10th, is the opening party. Everybody's welcome who's in it to come on down and have a good time. There's hors d'oeuvres and, you know, prizes, raffles. But it's being catered by Bob Bacino in the culinary arts program at the high school, which Bob's a great guy, and I've given him some fish over the years or whatever, and I asked him if he'd be interested, and he was. And so I think it's just a great thing. So because they do their food's terrific. So they're taking over that end of it this year.
Now, if I fished from the beach, do I get more points for that?
No, you don't. But it's its own separate category. And actually, I want to say that at least four of the years, my good friend Rob Huntley has won the whole thing. The Grand Master has come from the beach. Yeah. You do just as well off the beach.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think that you would, but if you put your time in, you do.
You burn less gasoline.
You certainly do.
You do.
Yeah.
Now,
you got to burn the midnight oil, though. You got to go after dark for the stripers. You got to be on at night.
Now, one last question here. What about the seal population?
I was just on a Great Point last weekend, and it looks to me, whether they were just on a little vacation or what, it looks to have been declined a little bit, but I think from some predators, you know, great white type predators. But it's been in the past, in the fall, on the point, that's been an issue. But the other beaches where I'm fishing, South Shore or even the North Shore over Dionis area, that sort of thing, it's not generally that big of a problem. You know, specifically for the albacore, which were a little bit, they didn't show up in the numbers that they have in the past last year, and that's a problem because you hook a fish or a bluefish on Great Point, and there's so many seals there, they'll actually come down and get your fish, and see you later fish, and see you later lure. But that's part of it, you know. You can't make them go away. So there seems to be plenty of seals, but I think it's diminished a little bit from the last couple of years. Yeah.
One last comment. Okay. I've heard that there's a certain sonar type of facility that can scare away the seals. I think that there is. I'm not that informed on that. I know that an M80 will scare away a seal. I've seen it, but as far as sonar stations, I don't know. But I do. There is noise, just like a dog with a dog whistle. Yeah. That it will deter them. You know, it's. I don't know what you're going to do. I think Mother Nature's going to kind of take care of that one. Yeah. You know. Yeah. It's part of it. But okay, well, I think we've covered practically all aspects of your tournament here, and good luck, and thank you for coming by, stopping by, and talking about it.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.